but only black people stand out. Why is that? You're right, though. Anyways, I'm over here making some homemade syrup. Who they playing with? All right. I'm trying to understand what you're talking about, baby. On that post, what did I say? Okay, that's because black people, we have curses. You need to go to the Bible. You know what? Lesson real quick. Deuteronomy chapter 27. Hey, you go ahead and you pull up this motherfucker right here, right? Excuse the French. You pull up this motherfucker, you pull up this verse right here, you're gonna see exactly. We are cursed. Something happened back in the day. I don't know what the fuck happened, but something happened back in the day. Well, we were not living right. Our ancestors. So, so we got cursed, okay? So that's the reason why it is. It just, we built America on our back. We don't get no credit for it. The whole world wants to be black. They want babies by blacks. They want to do the music, rapping, modeling. You understand? Come on, get up out of here. But no respect is on my people. And fuck that. I'm here to get revenge. But I'm going to get revenge my way. And I do fight fire with fire, so I don't give a fuck. How you come in is how the fuck I'm coming. But I'm coming 10 times better than how the fuck you're coming. You understand? Don't play with me. Okay, but let's go ahead and get back to this. So this is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 16. This is how I knew that this Bible was made for my people. Because before then, I used to think that this Bible, like, if you asked me a good 7 years ago, right? That's when I found God. And keep in mind, I was in the church all childhood, and I found God 7 years ago. I'm telling you, y'all wasting y'all time in them fucking churches. I'm telling you now. But anyways, so you asked me a good 7 fucking years ago. I said this Bible was made by white people, and to keep the black community stuck. That's what I used to think. Until a good Hebrew Israelite one time showed me this verse right here. Again, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 6, motherfucking teen. Thou shalt be cursed in the city, and thou shalt be cursed in the field. I said, huh? In the field? There was only one race that was cursed in the field, baby. My fucking ancestors. So I said, this Bible was made for us. They had us fucking thinking the whole time that this Bible was nothing. Keep in mind, some of us can't even read. That was the eye-opening for me. Everybody has their own eye-opening. That was my eye-opening. Cursed in the field and cursed in the city. Who is cursed in the fucking city? The most. Us. You understand? Every other race gets to go. You know, they get the houses. They come over here with good... We don't. We don't got that. We got to work 10 times harder. And 30 times harder to keep it. You understand? Once you get it, you work 30 times harder to keep it, boo. The fuck are we talking about? It was hard getting it, but it's going to be 10 times harder keeping it. Ugh. Curses we have. We did something back in the fucking day that was real fucked up. I'll try to break that down real quick. That's why. That's why we have it 10 times worse. That's why we the topic of every fucking conversation. Sports, music, entertainment, everything. Science. You must do all the work and no credit will you ever get. Well, them days are finally ending. You understand? Because we're in the end days. So once we're in the end days, everything does flip. So that's what you're seeing now. Days. You know what I'm saying? We find